This is the start of an exciting lead up to the Brits. Who have you got your fingers crossed for this year?
Who have I got my fingers crossed for? Do you know what? I need to actually brush up on my nominations because I'm not 100% sure. I spent the last year in the US, so I'm going to have to brush up and find out who I'm rooting for.
Of course, I mean, like you just mentioned, you've been stateside for the past 12 months. How's that been going?
It's been really good. It's been really good. It's been unexpected, but really nice to have some momentum over there and get to tour and just kind of be received so warmly across the pond.
What have you got coming up in 2015?
2015, I'm working on the next album. So a couple of different projects, a couple of features coming out in a couple of months. So yeah, just biding my time over the US and the UK at the moment.
How does the new album compare to what we've already heard?
How does it compare? It's kind of just like the next step, I think, sonically. Like still the same approach from where I write the songs from, but just kind of sonically, I'm kind of push it a little bit more from what people associate with traditional soul music to something a little bit more contemporary, I guess.
I mean, are there specific contemporary inspirations that have gone into that one?
Contemporary inspirations. I don't know if they're contemporary. But I'm listening to a lot of film scores, a lot of Prince. What else?
What kind of film scores?
Just for anything from blockbuster stuff like Hans Zimmer, Danny Elfman, things like that, to just more obscure stuff like independent stuff. Just stuff that kind of broadens my musical horizon, makes me think harmonically outside the box, and try and combine that with normal songwriting.
And is there one particular track you've been working on that you're most excited for people to get a chance to hear?
I've got a track that's coming out in a couple of months, actually a feature that I'm doing with a producer called Digital Farm Animals, which I'm really excited about. Slightly different, more up-tempo vibe for me, so looking forward to people hearing that.
Is it fun for you to kind of do something a little bit more up-tempo, like you say?
Yeah, definitely, because, I do tend to drift towards the slower stuff, so yeah, it's been fun kind of trying out that territory, and yeah, definitely.
Of course, I mean, we just had the Grammys, we've got the Brits coming up. How important do you think awards are for artists?
It's a really difficult question because, when you're winning them, it's great and they feel like everything. But when you're not, it doesn't make that much difference. So I think it's a very nice token of appreciation from the masses. But I think, it doesn't really change, the quality of what you do or the outcome of it. It's just nice to be acknowledged, I guess.
And of course, I mean, British artists like Sam and Ed have been dominating the world over the past 12 months. Why do you think British artists seem to have that resonance and, like yourself, stateside at the moment?
I don't know, it's a hard one. I get asked that quite a lot, particularly in relation to Sam and Ed and Emily and people like that. I think it's just that maybe the art form is slightly purer. I think the US is saturated a lot with a lot of different stuff and everybody trying to, everything's a lot more segregated in terms of genre over there, whereas here, you've got things like Radio 1 where everything's kind of blended together, and I think people kind of focus in on the meaningful part of the music maybe. I don't know, I feel like that's what people connect with.
Before we let you go inside, have you got a message to fans before you leave us?
Message to fans, thank you so much for for continuing to support me. Had a London show a couple of weeks ago which had everybody out to, which was nice, and more coming in 2015.